Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for June 26th to July 2nd. This is for Sagittarius, Sun and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional cultic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific and detailed with your reading, Sagittarius. I do this because I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it brings a lot more depth to your readings. Now, Sagittarius, this is an interesting week, okay? It's going to be a very interesting week, and I want you to know that this is going to be maybe a testing week. And the reason I say this is because we're kicking off this week with Mars squaring Uranus, okay? If you're into astrology, you know a lot of astrologers have been talking about this. It's not a great aspect. In fact, it's pretty volatile. And I want you to know also, it's happening on Monday, but consider it just like a marker in time. So some of y'all could have it, feel it over the weekend, maybe a few days after, but Mars squaring Uranus, again, you may feel a little restless, and this is why, okay? Because Mars, sure, the planet of ambition, drive, go, 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 right? Mars can get a little aggressive. You have to remember Mars is the ruling planet for Aries. Where does Aries come from? Aries, the god of war, all right? And so Uranus is in Taurus, and it has been in Taurus since 2018. Uranus is a ruling planet for Aquarius, which is all about the future, new systems, independence, freedom, liberation. Aquarians love their independence, and if you think about it, Aquarians have, they're known to have the rebellious side, right? Think James Dean, Aquarius, okay? And so when Mars is squaring Uranus, I've been saying this in other readings, it's almost like poking the bear, but poking the bear with like all 5 fingers in one hand. Actually, all your hands, pushing the bear, okay? And pushing the bear when the bear's awake, all right? That's what Mars squaring Uranus is like. So it could be a volatile day. It could be a day where there are maybe a dispute, some arguments, things get a little heated. Uranus is also the planet of surprises, the unexpected. So some things that come about that are unexpected, which is ironic because I'm here telling you that this is going to happen, so now it's no longer a surprise. All right, so just be prepared that day. Again, there could be some power struggles, just not seeing eye to eye with someone, but it could also be yourself. And the reason I say that is because Mars is in Leo, okay? And that, like I said, Mars and Venus is in Leo, in your 9th house of spirituality, higher mind, your belief system, your philosophies. So it could be you having this internal kind of like crisis of faith, but looking at your entire what's going on for you with your solar chart is Jupiter is in Aries with Uranus in Aries, so that rules your 6th house, and that's everyday activities. Now, so what's happening here is that for some Sagittarians, it may also be with someone that has to do with at work, okay? It could be something about belief systems. It could be something about philosophies or how you see certain things. Remember, Aquarius is like humanitarian, the worldview. So just keep that in mind. It's just a really good day to know that if something gets really heated, which Mars and Leo does, remember, I've been mentioning that in every week, it's bringing out that power, the confidence, right? The confidence and being proud of yourself. Now that's affecting everyone. So if you do get in, a challenging situation with someone else, they're feeling it too, okay? You're both drawing a line in the sand. So that's why this is kind of a pretty big Mars squaring Uranus, all right? But remember what I said. Mars and Leo, building that confidence and being proud of yourself. So continue to do that. And if things, things may be shooken up that day, use it to empower yourself. Use it to fix it, right? Use it to fix it in terms of looking at things in a new way. Because remember, this is Uranus, right? Aquarius, this is liberating yourself, all right? So whatever happens this day will give you a different view, a different perspective, and use it to your advantage, all right? And there's 2 reasons why I don't think this may be as bad as it seems, okay? Now, The first is that the moon will be in Libra on Monday and Tuesday. All right, so that's already really good. That softens the blow. The moon in Libra is great. Libra, remember, Libra is the sign of balance, harmony, peace, justice. It's being fair-minded. It's being diplomatic. All right, so it's already softening the blow. That's really good. Okay. Second, that same day, Mercury's moving into Cancer. Big deal, okay? Huge deal. Mercury in Gemini, very different from Mercury in Cancer. Remember, Cancer is more, softer than, it's more intuitive, okay? And so when Mercury, the messenger, right, the planet of communication, goes into Cancer, it's the way that you communicate is going to be more instinctual. It'll be more empathetic. It's going to be more heart-to-heart conversations. So if you think about what's happening this week, it's like Monday, there could be something that's, a little challenging, but then, hey, you kiss and make up. So it's actually, but again, if something happens, use that. See, should I look at things in a different way? Is there a certain way that I should look at something? Because remember, Aquarius is the future forward sign. It's all about being inventive and innovative and looking into the future. So think about that. And what makes it even more better is that as we go through the week, it gets so much better, okay? On the 28th, the sun is trining Saturn. That's an amazing day. The day after, Mercury is trining Saturn as well. Huge. This is huge. Now, on the 30th, we have a Mercury Cazimi where the sun and the Mercury are conjuncting. So it's absolutely amazing. It's almost like everything that happens, like you will have this new way of thinking. There could be this new perspective you bring on, because that's what Mercury is. It's communication, it's intellect, it's logic, but it's also, again, that communication is going to be really important. It's, again, more about feeling and being a lot more intuitive and just, again, being fair-minded and just in what you do. So I really think that, those aspects help soften the blow for the Mars square Uranus, which is, I'm not going to lie, it is a pretty intense square. So keep that in mind. And the last thing I'm going to tell you, with the Sun and Mercury in Cancer, it is in your 8th house. So this, I'm not going to lie, this may be a big moment for you because the 8th house is death and rebirth. Okay, it's transformation. It's also other people's resources. So the argument, if you do have an argument or not see eye to eye or have a dispute, could be over other people's money. And when I say other people's money, think everything but your salary. So it can be over investments, it could be over inheritance, it could be over bonuses, commissions, it could even be something with your partner's income. So keep that in mind, but it is going to be a transformative week for you. But again, I feel like, with every sign, honestly, it's going to affect everyone differently. And I also want you to think of it as a scale. For some Sagittarians, it could be like a 1 or a 2. Like, you're just like, oh, that was it? Easy, right? And some, it may be a 7, and you may have to just have a moment and really think about, okay, so that happened, but it showed me something that I needed to see. Okay, remember, don't let it go to waste. Like, whatever happens, learn from it, grow from it, use it to your advantage. All right, so Sagittarius, that said, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on for you for July 26th. Oh gosh, June 26th to July 2nd. Again, this is for Sagittarius, Sun and Rising. And if you want to read for your Moon, your Venus, all those other placements, you are absolutely welcome to. And the last thing I was going to say is I do leave all the key astrological dates in the description box if you are new to my channel. If you do want to follow along, if you want to know what the Sun trining Saturn means and Mercury trining Saturn, but they're great days. They're absolutely great days. Friday is the best day of the week, okay, astrologically, with the Cazimi, with the Sun Mercury Cazimi. Honestly, huge, absolutely huge. You're just going to have like brilliant ideas. It's almost like this veil has been lifted, okay, that kind of energy. So again, Sagittarius, let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you for June 26th to July 2nd. By the way, Sagittarius, how amazing and crazy is it that we have come to the middle of the year? Halfway through the year. I can't even believe it. So my lines. I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. Um, do you see this? Do you see this? You are going to be fine, Sagittarius, this week. Oh my god. My lines. So okay, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay. I hope you see this. First, you got the Empress, which is absolutely amazing. Hi, hello, the Empress. This is everything. I mean, everything. This is your soul glorified. This is, the Empress is, first of all, ruled by Venus, right? You see the symbol of the Venus in her stone-shaped heart. So this is again love. This is romance. This is beauty. This is money. This is everything that you think Venus would represent, right? And so remember, Venus is in Leo in your ninth house. So this is really great because this is a lot about you and your spirituality and your belief system and your philosophies. Even higher education. You could feel a lot of activity in those areas, right? Long distance travel as well. Okay, so this Mars and Venus in Leo is really significant for you because Sagittarius, like I said, it's in your ninth house. You are the native ruler of the ninth house. Okay, so I really love this. Some of y'all have gone on really big trips, even maybe soul journey trips, like spiritual trips. If you haven't, it could have just been like in your mind. You're just like going to places that you haven't been before. But the Empress is, you can see this, like that's abundance. It's a lot of abundance. So there's been a lot of abundance in your life. I mean, she is the like mother archetype too. So you could have been like in major mother mode and very, loving and caring and, really looking out for others. And, this is passion. This is pleasure. This is sensuality, sexuality. It's all of that. I absolutely love that you got the Empress. Now, what's really, really interesting here is that this is, the Empress is 3, and 3 is all about growth. It's all about the birth of new things. She's actually pregnant too. Some of y'all, hey, could have been had babies or found out you are pregnant. Okay, looking at your stuff here. Okay, you know what? Sagittarius. I usually go in order. I need to show you this now. You got the Empress and the Emperor. You got the pair here. You got the pair. I'm not even gonna let's okay. So things are good. Things are good. All right. It also depends on the day that you see this reading too, because the Empress came up in your past. So, that also really matters. But this is just saying that, you're probably feeling a lot of passion, a lot of pleasure. You're feeling like ready to go. You feel in the zone, right? In the zone. All right. She has the golden, you see that in her hand, the golden scepter. The only one of 2 people in all of tarot that have that golden scepter. Okay, so when I say abundance and love and just all that flow of all that creativity, everything. I mean, this is everything. This is Miss Universe here. Okay, I absolutely love this. And now, boom, you have the 3 of Cups in the heart of your spread. Hello, Sagittarius. This is all about joy. This is all about celebration. There's something you're celebrating this week. The fact that 2 things here. You got 2 3s, okay? So there definitely is something new coming into your life. There's definitely something new that you've been exploring. There's definitely something new that is, think about, again, creation, right? Think about the word creation. Break it down. Being creative, okay? Break it down. Create, okay? So you're definitely something new. Something that you're going to celebrate, all right? So I absolutely love that for you. And with it coming right after the Empress, sure, yeah. Some of y'all are going to be celebrating. Maybe you did find out that you're pregnant. Maybe you are having a baby. Maybe not you. Maybe someone in your family, okay? So because this is celebrating with family. I mean, this is absolutely amazing, okay? This is joy, this is celebration. This is also bonding, okay? This is also bonding. Hey, you're good, Sagittarius. You're good. Here's the interesting thing, though. You did get the chariot in your challenge area, all right? So there is a sense of some of y'all, there maybe with all these new things that are happening in your life, or new things that you want to invest in, or new things that you want to bring into your life. Maybe you even have a new way of thinking in terms of path you want to go on, path to enlightenment. I'll just think what resonates with you, okay? There could be a sense of like, maybe not having it too in control right now, all right? The chariot, oh my goodness, you did get the chariot in your last reading. You got the chariot in your final outcome. So here's a funny story. I've already done a good amount of readings this week. And I know I have a lot of cross watchers. Like they read their sun and rising. The chariots come up in a lot of readings this week. Okay, a lot of readings, very significant. You know, it is 2023 is the year of seven. If you're into numerology, it's all about introspection, right? It's all about going within. He's found that willpower, that determination to just boom, move forward. Okay, a lot of excitement, enthusiasm, move forward from any obstacles. But with it coming up in your challenge area, it's almost like there's this you need to find a little bit more balance, right? There could be a sense of this week something just, you know, it tips you off balance, and it really could be that Mars square Uranus that happens on Monday, all right? And it could just make you think like, what's going on here? Maybe I have to change something, or maybe I have to think about something, because I want to show you something here. You know that there are no reins here. You see the two sphinxes, okay? This is representing, like, you know, you see that, you know, the two pillars and the high priestess. Anyway, the dualities and polarities, but masculine, feminine, however you want to see it, but there's no reins to them. What's controlling him is the charioteer, is mind, okay? It's like that, the equilibrium up here, all right? Having control of those dualities. So have that control this week. If something does go a little off, have that control. Do not lose any determination or anything that's just like, right? Just, you want to move forward. You want to just keep going. You want to keep going. This is really intense. I'm not going to lie. Your reading's really intense, and energetically, like, I'm sure you've noticed, it's like I'm shaking from it, but this is absolutely intense. The other thing that I should mention is that looking at your entire spread here, there could have been something that you are celebrating where it made you think about your life. So it could be something, again, around this Mars square Uranus thing, right? It's all about being visionary, looking forward after what happens. So for you, what's going to be best for you? So there's a sense that I'm picking up on energetically. There could be something that's happening or will happen this week in your life, within your orbit, where something really good happens, okay? Whether it's you or your family or squad or work or whatnot. And it's just like, you may be thinking, I want that, okay? And that's like that missing puzzle piece that completes the picture, that brings that balance, all right? So remember, just be very open to seeing those messages that come through, and this synchronicities and whatnot. So because you got the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius, come on. You got the Wheel of Fortune in your crown. You're ready for this change in your life with these 2 3s, with the Empress, 3 of Cups. Now, the Wheel of Fortune was a game-changing card. 10, okay? 10, 1, 0 equals 1. New beginning. This card, ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is your ruling planet in your crown. I love this for you. All right? Expect, you definitely want change. It is clear as day. It's clear as day. A lot of y'all are feeling it too. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of y'all are feeling it too. It's really, really, again, there could be something because when you think about, when we do the continuation from reading last week, I clearly remember you having the chariot in your final outcome. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was there, okay? And so, but now it's in your challenge area, so you have to consider that. Like, what was that thing that really, like, you know, if you were the charioteer, something that really, like, made you, right? Like, pull the brakes, or even veer, or even, like, you know, when you pull over to, I don't know, well, maybe you don't do it, but in the movies they do, when they have this, like, profound moment of clarity, and they pull over and they sit there and they think about things, right? Think about that. There may be something this week that makes you see something. So pay attention. Pay attention to that, because you got the Wheel of Fortune in your account. You are definitely looking to move forward, and this card is ruled by luck. Okay, it's ruled by luck and prosperity. It's all about. It's a game-changing card, but it's also karmic. There's a lot of karmic energy attached to the Wheel of Fortune, and so always be working with your karma as well. Always keep your energy levels high, no matter what happens Monday too. Again, for some Sagittarians, like I said, it may be a 1, it may be a 7, but whatever happens, learn from it and just say, like, okay, so now this has happened. What do I have to learn from this? How do I make this, use this to make my future better, right? You got the 6 of Wands. I'm not even joking. Like, when I say you have an amazing spread, you have an amazing spread. You have the 6 of Wands, which is all about victory. It's all about success. I mean, say no more, right? Say no more. A lot of y'all are feeling it. Will feel it this week. But again, a lot of y'all are possibly feeling it from last week too. Okay. But this is, public recognition. This is all of that. Come on. It's a procession, by the way. It's a procession. That white horse, it's still going. Think about a parade trotting along. So it's almost like there could have been something that was really great. Like you got honored in some way. There was some sort of achievement or a milestone or praise or something. But it's just the first of many to come. Right? Now, lastly, the Emperor. Again, you have the Empress and the Emperor here. Past and future with the celebration card in between. Sagittarius, come on. This is the daddy, right? This is the ruler. This is the ruler of his kingdom, ruler of his empire, ruler of his own destiny. All right? This is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love this for you. Now, one thing that I want you to know, this is all about power. It's all about authority. It's almost like with the Emperor in your future. The Emperor is Aries. Remember, I said Mars is the ruling planet for Aries. You see the symbol of Aries all over his throne. All right. So when I say power and authority, we're talking like power and authority. This is like you are fine and you're good. You're really, really good. You'll be sitting in that throne. You'll be sitting in that throne for sure. Absolutely. You keep your energy levels high. You keep attracting the things that you want. You keep going the way that you want. You get back on that road. You're good. You're good. You're absolutely good. I mean, you got the Emperor. You got the Emperor in your future. One other thing that is really interesting, and I'm only going to mention this to you because it's only happening for you. Remember how I said Mars is in Leo? Okay. Mars, the ruling planet for Aries, in Leo is in your 9th house. Publishing. Some of y'all may be finding really, when it comes, like if you're writing a book, if you're a magazine writer, freelance writer, if you do starting a website, whatever it is that has to do with publishing, I mean, you'll be on fire because Mars and Venus are in Leo. And again, so that's your 9th house, which does rule publishing. And if you think about what's going on here, think about it. Remember, I said authority. Let's trace that word back to its etymological root, autorite, okay? Author. Amazing, right? Be the author of your own story. It looks like you will, whether you're a writer or not, being the author of your own story. This is absolutely amazing. You're blowing me away, Sagittarius. You're blowing me away. This is, I don't even know what to say. This is pretty amazing here. Pretty good. Okay. Also, if you think about the alignments that's happening, because the Emperor also rules like society as well. It's almost like some of y'all are becoming getting a little bit more spotlight on you this week, okay? In a good way. Like, people are seeing your power, all right? So I love that. Now, let's get to your stuff. I'm very excited to see what's going on. Sagittarius, if you like this reading, it would be so great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. It really does help my channel grow. And if you are a subscriber, thanks so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. I love hearing from y'all. I love y'all so much. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So I really am truly grateful and very appreciative. So I want you to know that, Sagittarius. Let's get to your stuff. You're good. You're good. All right. I can't even. So you got the King of Wands. You see all these like people sitting in these thrones here. It's like, are you ready, Sagittarius? You're gonna be sitting in your throne soon, okay? King of Wands. All right. So really pay attention. Really pay attention to this. Mars and Venus in Leo. And the only reason I'm saying this, okay, remember that's your ninth house. And that's, spirituality, all right, your belief system. Also, higher education. So some of y'all may be going back to school, thinking about going back to school, may have gone back to school because these aspects have been happening for a while. And publishing and also like long distance travel. Like just a lot of y'all may be going on these long trips or far-flung trips, or if not, working with people overseas, being really interested in, or even meeting people overseas, love, or, like what resonates with you. But King of Wands is Leo. Six of Wands, this is Jupiter in Leo. Wheel of Fortune, you see the four fixed signs in the corners of the world? Leo. So, and then with this, the Emperor with that whole, the author thing and the publishing anyway. But even still, this is a lot of Leo activity that's happening. And remember, this is all in your ninth house, so you're gonna feel a lot of action in that area. Okay, spirituality and everything that I just said. But a lot of y'all are also gonna experience it in career, because the King of Wands, he is like the entrepreneur. He's the entrepreneur. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. This is if you are here for career, okay. And listen, if you're not, this is still like I mean, it's enterprise, it's jobs, it's side hustles. But with the Six of Wands here, it could just be recognized, as that powerful figure, as that like inspirational person. He's very inspiring. He's very influential. Okay, remember wands, they're very invigorating. They're very lively. Okay, and so this is just wow, like your passion's on fire. Passions, things that you're going after, keep going after them. Do not stop. Okay, do not stop. Remember, you have the Chariot in your challenge area. Don't stop. Have that moment to find that balance and to just get back on course. It was Confucius who said, I actually don't remember what he said. What did he say? Doesn't matter how slow you go as long as you do not stop. That's what he said. All right, Sagittarius. Now, this is absolutely amazing. You got the Eight of Cups. So you clearly you are the Empress, Three of Cups, and the Emperor. Look at what's happening here, and then look at what's happening down your cross too. Okay, new beginning, power, like recognition. You're definitely leaving something for this new thing, and it's something that some of y'all may just be thinking about this week. Okay, remember that's even aligning what's happening astrologically. Remember I said Monday is that day where something could be a little volatile, and then it's just like, but it's like kiss and make up energy, but it's also having a new vision, having a new perspective of like, okay, this happened, why did it happen, let me use it to empower myself to move forward. Okay, you got the card of moving forward. He's wearing a red cape and red shoes, power and passion. He's leaving the cups. Nothing's wrong with the cups. You just know something's better out there for him. It's a game-changing moment. All right, you've got a game-changing card with a Wheel of Fortune. You see that eclipse happening there. Really game-changing. Now, you got the Queen of Pentacles. You're good. You're good. Especially because you got the Empress in your past, and now you've got the Queen of Pentacles, who is also very maternal. But in terms of resources, right? She is the richest queen, and she has the resources to build the world that she wants, okay? And so that's all you want right now. That's all. It's like your eyes are on the prize, right? That's all you want. No, you want the resources to just live in this happy world. I always say this is a card that reminds me of a fairy tale, right? You even see the bunny rabbit here. in the corner, representing fertility, growth. Okay, look at all this abundance, all this wealth. All right, and so it's like when I say it reminds me of a fairy tale. What is a fairy tale? It's world building, and so that's all you want right now this week is to build that world that it's going to make you happy, that world that you've been dreaming about, and not having to worry about money, but also being able to take care of everyone else within your kingdom, having to be able to take care of like everyone in your world, right? Everybody in your world. And it's really like the Queen of Pentacles is that queen, right? It's like if you, for instance, had a friend that was like, hey, I'm short on rent this month. Like, I mean, I need like $300. You would be the person that's like, oh, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. It's kind of like the direction that what you really want with the Empress showing up here. The Three of Cups in the heart of your spread. Now the Queen of Pentacles, who, again, takes care of everything. She's, again, has that maternity, takes care of everybody. Takes care of everybody. I love that. And then lastly, you got the King of Swords. Not only did you get the Emperor, you got the King of Swords. King of Swords, who, by the way, is Aquarius. Remember, there's a lot of activity with Uranus, right? The ruling planet for Aquarius, okay? This is absolutely amazing. This is really great, too, because remember how I said Mercury's really active this week? We have the Mercury Cazimi. We have the Mercury trining Saturn. We have Mercury going into Cancer. Really, really huge because that not only... again, rules your 8th house of like death and rebirth, transformation, which we're clearly seeing here, okay? All this new energy, like out with the old, in with the new. And then all that activity in your 8th house of, again, transformation, okay? But other people resources as well. But the point that I'm making is that I said he's Aquarius. Kings are fixed, swords are air, so he's, King of Swords is Aquarius. Now, Pluto, we still have to remember Pluto, who is... who went into Aquarius back in March. He retrograded for the rest of the year, but he went into Aquarius in your 3rd house. Communication, all right? And siblings. There could be activity with siblings and your neighborhoods and neighbors. But even still, at the end of the day, the King of Swords coming up in your final outcome, boom. That clarity, that just head above the clouds, like really, really, like when I say you're going to have power and authority, you have the Emperor in your future and you have the King of Swords in your final outcome, okay? And this is a lot of mental clarity too. This is like, this Chariot energy is going to be sorted. It's almost like you will like intuitively just know what to do. This is absolutely amazing. And I want you to know that, okay? King of Swords, this is absolutely amazing. And, again, I said there's kind of like this restless energy. It's really interesting. This is a king who has so much power, so much authority. Like, he's the only king that looks directly at you, okay? There's no other king that does that. So he has nothing to hide. He's faced all his truths, all his realities. He's really ready to take anything on. But most of all, no one can hide anything from him. He's that type of king, okay? He's very strategic, super smart, like the smartest, right? You also see that his sword is tilted, ready to take action. You're good. That's a lot of confidence. You're good. Look at your spread. You're good. Sagittarius, you're good. Why are you looking at me that way? I'm joking. Sagittarius, this is amazing. I absolutely love this. Hey, again, Empress, 3 of Cups, the Emperor in your future, King of Swords, final outcome. You're definitely leaving something. It may be kind of hard for you. I wouldn't even say hard. It may be like a little emotional for you, especially with the Chariot air challenge area, with the 8 of Cups in your external factors area, but you're good. I know where your mind... I mean, like, 6 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands. I mean, this is... You have 1, 2, 3, 4 people sitting in thrones. The Empress, it's not really a throne, but if you want to consider that, it's 5. I mean, it's just like... There's so much power. This is, honestly... This could be your best reading that you've had in quite some time. And I'm going to go on record saying that, okay? I'm going on record saying that. Sagittarius, thanks so much for tuning in. You're good, all right? You're going to have a great week. Clearly, something may happen on Monday. Again, it just seems like you're gonna handle it fine, and it just seems like it's not gonna be. What is it? Water off a duck's back. That's yeah. But even still, if something does happen, just use it to like think of things in a new way. Okay, and that's what Mars and Venus is doing anyway. And your ninth house, all right, spirituality, the way that you see things, your philosophies, and then also Jupiter and Taurus in your sixth house, everyday activities. So I mean, it could, hey, that, like your routines, like a little shake up there, but a good one. Like, this is amazing. Sagittarius, I'm gonna let you go. Thanks so much for tuning in. Next week I actually do July. Ooh, that's a big one. July is very different from June. I'm just gonna let you know that. Okay, so and I'm not. It's not like bad or anything. It's just very different. The energies are really different. But take any action now. Okay, June is, and I've said it from the beginning. June is a month to take all the action. Plant seeds, plant seeds, plant seeds. All right. Things start changing in July. Okay, a lot of planets start. I already have 2 planets retrograde. Like, more going retrograde. Venus going retrograde. That's a big one. That's a big one. Okay. So, Sagittarius, thanks again. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. And if you're a subscriber, thanks so much for being here. You're amazing. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.